Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Jam Session. Today we are, back here with Ethan, your, fan favorite. We're gonna be showing him more Radiohead. Today we're gonna be showing him Kid A.
Round three.
Round three, yes, sir. So far you've listened to the Benz and OK Computer.
So far, it's been, from the start, it's only gotten better.
Mm.
So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes.
Mm. If you were to pick a favorite out of those two, what would you say it is?
For sure, OK Computer. I think it's not close for me.
Really?
Yeah, I've been listening more to OK Computer. I went back to the Benz, I think, twice after I listened back through to OK Computer.
Mm.
I listened to OK Computer probably 4 times total,
Damn.
and I went back to the Benz and got halfway through it probably. So
I will say the Benz does have a better second half, but understandable.
I'll have to revisit it.
Benz isn't my favorite. I think I
like OK Computer.
I rank Benz at that's like their fifth, sixth best album in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, Kid A.
So I'm valid. Okay.
No, some people's favorite album is the Benz. Like my little brother Michael, favorite album is the Benz.
He was talking it up.
Yeah,
He was talking it up. He was looking at me weird.
It's very
talking about it.
It's only because it's very rock heavy.
Yeah, it is.
It's like 90s rock era stuff.
I just whatever sounds good is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I like the story behind it, obviously, but I'm not like too much into like the culture side of it. Just like sounds good voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like it. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you the culture of this album.
Alrighty.
So, correct me in the comments, guys, please. But I'm pretty sure I can get the story correct for this. This dropped in the year 2000. So they dropped the Benz. They dropped Pablo Honey, the Benz, OK Computer, then Kid A. OK Computer is held in this such high regard as like one of the greatest albums of all time. Some people say it is the greatest album of all time.
Okay.
On Apple Music's top 100, it's in the 80s. I forget where. And so they went on and toured OK Computer. This is back in like the late 90s. So when you were touring wasn't like a couple month long thing like it is now, where like shows are like every 2 days for artists.
Right.
They were touring for years with the OK Computer, and
they're just they're not flying anywhere right now. They're just bussing.
Well, so they were going around. They're English, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did America stuff too, but but what happened was the band members, as touring, you're with each other for a long time, got to a point where they kind of grew tired of each other. And not in a bad way, but they got tired of each other in the sense of they were doing the same songs every night. And so lead vocalist Tom York, they all kind of separate. The band doesn't break up, but they kind of separate and they're okay, we're going to record our new album Kid A. But they don't record it together.
Okay.
So each member, there are songs where they did record together, but like a good chunk of the songs on here, they would record like their part, and then once they were all done, they would go and mix it together and edit it together. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So expect something like.
There is so many clashing instruments on this. It is.
I can't wait.
It's like I told them kind of before how this album is completely. There's no album like this, like Kid A. And depending sound wise, whether you like it or not, or whether you don't like it, you have never heard something like this.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for.
This is on Apple's top 100 as well. They have 2 albums in the top 100. This is in the 20s. Oh, wow. I think this is like 22.
This album?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that Apple holds like any, levity, but like this is
it's popularity though.
This is reviewed so highly. Yeah.
I'm hyped now.
Yeah, I love this album.
Okay, so like keep it in mind.
Pretty much. Real quick before we get into it, they dropped this album, and it is so unbelievably divisive amongst Radiohead fans, amongst radio play, amongst this and that. Like when you were looking at the track list earlier, you're like, I don't recognize any of these songs.
Mhm.
And that's because none of these songs were designed for radio play.
Mm.
Really, none of them really are. There's maybe
Like the radio hit.
there are popular songs on here, but there isn't like a radio hit.
Right.
Like a song of the summer.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
Song, yeah.
But they're all great songs.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah. Ready for the first song?
Am I?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, let's dive into
All right, we'll
it,
get into
dude.
the album.
I'm hyped for it. How many songs? How much was OK Computer wasn't that long either, was it? Okay, not bad.
Yeah, 11 songs at 45 minutes. It's actually like 10. The last song is like an epilogue.
Outro?
Yeah. It's 50 seconds.
Oh shoot, yeah, okay. What's the first one called?
I'll say it. Everything in its Right Place, track 1.
That song was a banger.
Yeah.
It had a really good sound. I like how it was like, I don't know, it just kind of reminded me of, uh, I guess a little bit like Karma Police in a way, just like that
Okay.
slower, or maybe as exit music.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
what I was thinking of. Just that slow, and then that drum beat comes
Yeah.
in. Just yeah, I like that.
I
I like that one.
I
I didn't notice
love. Oh,
anything. Anything. Was this one of the songs where those instruments clash? Because that song was, I thought, made pretty well. Everything sounded pretty well together.
so I will say they mix it very well. Like it a lot of instruments will clash, but like in
Well, the producer's good.
like a beautiful way. Yeah,
Okay.
like it is really nice. But like as you heard there, you have these large synths.
Uh-huh.
He throws like reverb on his vocals, like it's like going back and forth with the words he's saying.
Yeah, and it was coming in and out on
Yeah.
if you listen with the headphones, it was
Yeah.
going in and out one ear, other ear, next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, this is one of the best, if not my favorite intro track of all time.
I was gonna say this is a
An
banger intro
absolute
track.
tone setter.
Banger.
What?
Next one?
Oh no, hold on.
Oh.
That right there,
Dude. What does it remind me of?
I don't know what it is, but that
Dude.
beginning, that
goes
that
crazy.
beginning, like bass drop kind
And
of.
then it is kind of a bass drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, I guess. When the drum kicks in. Right
Yeah.
after the doo 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 doo
Doom 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 doom.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Banger intro, dude.
Yeah. So I wanted to say this after.
And now I'm confused.
So they made OK Computer. It's this like soft alt rock ish album.
Yeah.
Soft in the sense of like it's not like abrasive. It's not in your face. It's very soothing, very chill, very relaxing.
Yeah. It's not like a beat. Well, I mean, some of them are, but
Yeah.
a lot of them are kind of like this.
They proceeded to come out and make an electronic, existential crisis, dreadful album, and it's amazing. It's a masterpiece in my
Said,
opinion.
Fuck it, throw some instruments.
Throw some instruments on that bitch, and I'll fucking mess with my vocals on here too.
Song 1 has got me hooked.
Hooked.
I kept an open mind, but that's some stuff I like right there. Like that's a banger intro.
It's so funny because it is an intro. That wasn't so like last year. I get really into Radiohead like in the winter. They're like a perfect winter group, and
Winter
so
vibe.
I would just because I'm when I go and deliver stuff, I would just throw that on like that. It just gets you going. It's a time.
It is a hype song.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe a walk-up song.
Yeah, that would be an awesome walk-up song.
Just that intro, because I mean, what's the closer on the Mets?
Edwin Diaz.
Yeah, he's got that. And honestly, it's just that part of the song.
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
banging. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick. All right.
Ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready. Okay.
Track 2, Kid A. Title track. It's like a lullaby esque. Yeah. Like a Jack in the Box.
That's like a haunted house.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. I'm hyped for this song.
I told you it's different. It's different.
It sounds good.
You have never heard a song like this before. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't even know what I just listened
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
but I'm trying to understand the lyrics.
But this one don't. I will say there's deeper messaging and deep messaging, and I'm to the viewers. I am not saying don't pay attention to that, but I will say on a first time listen, I would say don't spend time trying to unpack what's being said.
It was banging though, dude.
It's fire.
The
The bass
piano
line
and
is
then the drums
insane.
coming in, and
Doom,
then
doom, doom,
all of a
doom,
sudden
doom,
there's
doom.
like the bridge. I don't even know what
Oh,
happened.
it
to
feels
the
like you're like
bridge.
ascending.
The bridge collapsed and rebuilt itself
Yeah.
all at the same time, dude. I don't even.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
It went from lullaby, not to lullaby,
Mhm.
back to lullaby.
Yeah.
Back to techno, back to rock. It was I get it now.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Intro, banging. This song, banging. But I understand what you mean now by the mix of instruments and just throwing them.
Just throw in something, and it works.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Oh man, dude, I'm still trying to understand the lyrics. I'm still trying to unpack it.
I will say, like there are lyric heavy songs on here, and you'll recognize them because that's when his voice really comes out. And I would say pay attention to those. So it's dumb. The easier to understand songs, it's much easier for a first time listening to get the messaging out of them. But like this, he's kind of saying the same thing throughout the entire song in like a robotic voice.
What was he talking about? Like chasing chickens or chase the
It's
rat?
Heads on sticks, ventriloquy. I think he's saying something.
He's a poet. He doesn't even know it yet.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know. I didn't really get, but I get it though.
Yeah, I would say just focus on experiencing the album.
Yeah, I'm experiencing all right.
But
Two
so
songs in.
with that song, you see what I'm talking about though. With it's dark ish. It's a very low bass line.
Yeah.
You get those lullaby little notes from like OK Computer, but they die out. Like the song started with it.
Last.
Yeah, it doesn't last. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing's consistent in that song.
No. Oh, especially that one. It's the title track.
Yeah, Kid
A.
What's the I mean, I guess you kind of already gave me the backstory of it, but so they made this album during tour.
It was
While
post tour. They
Okay.
kind of secluded all themselves.
But they're just like
And just
having
made it
an
on
album.
together. And then the thing is, so Tom York was serious. He was just tired of making OK Computer sounding music and performing it. So he's like, "Fuck you guys! I'm making an electronic album. I'm making a dark electronic album." That's dead ass the story of this.
Wow.
And the fans, obviously, I was not born at the time. This came out 2 years before I was born. The fans were super divided on it, like super divided on it. They were like Radiohead diehards. They're like, "Oh, this is like the next greatest thing. Like, how do you guys not like this?"
They just didn't like, some of them just didn't like change.
There was OK Computer stands, and then there was Radiohead stands, and people were like, "Oh, this is nothing like OK Computer. I don't like this. You guys strayed away from what I liked." But then there's Radiohead diehards that are like, "Yo, this is fire." So
Sick.
it kind of depends on what side of the coin you land on.
It's fair enough, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Next song?
Yeah.
All right.
Next song. What you got in store for me next?
Track 3 before I click play. This is producer Matt's favorite song, National Anthem, track 3. Let's get into it.
All right. Do me right, Matt. Do me right. It's favorited.
I have all these songs favorited. Dirty bass line. Dirty bass line.
National Anthem. What a song. What a song. First half of that song made me feel like I was in some like underground warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Just, it was like a monster mash, it felt like.
Yeah.
And then the second half of the song made me feel like I was in some jazz house on Tatooine, bro. Like, it was.
When those
When
organs,
those trumpets
and the
came
clarinet,
in, dude, the clarinet came in. Oh my gosh. But it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Banger song, producer Matt. I liked it. I was confused why it was called National Anthem for a second, but I understood it at the end.
Yeah, it's use of like
it was
grand
a mix of all
instruments
things.
and
Yeah. It was good though. It was very you saw my reaction, it caught me off guard.
Now you see exactly what I'm talking about. Seriously, you've never heard anything like this at all.
I'm honestly. You said this came out in 2000?
2000.
2000, yeah.
Years ahead of its time.
I honestly didn't even know it was a Kid A album.
What do you mean?
Like I kind of like OK Computer and the Bends. Like, I've seen those like album covers.
Mm-hmm.
Never even heard of Kid A.
So with this, like you were saying, you've seen the OK Computer and the Bends covers before?
Yeah, but like this album cover, I mean, the kind of how you were talking up this album, it's making sense because I was looking at it before. I didn't notice any of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even notice the album cover.
Mm-hmm.
And going through it, you told me to keep it open mind, but he's throwing every instrument there's ever created
everything in your
out
face.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for more.
Yeah.
I'm ready for more.
I'm feeding for more. I will say, so a funny story with Radiohead and kind of this album. Actually, I'll tell that story when we get to the song. But I had the same way as you, where I had seen this cover for a long before I'd ever heard it. I had seen it like on shirts or like in someone's like top 10 albums of all time. Before I'd ever heard it. And I'm like, I want to get around to Radiohead in general and this album, but I'll continue that story later.
When we get to your song?
Yeah, I do have a favorite song on here.
All right. I know.
I will say some quick things about this next song. How to Disappear Completely, track 4, before we click play. This is the hit, I guess, in a sense. This is the most popular song on this album.
Okay.
I'm sure you might have seen a TikTok to it or something, but this is like the Kid A song.
This is the song that I might know. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
That ASMR.
Track 4, How to Disappear Completely.
Thought it was a whole lot of red for a minute.
I'm gonna cry.
That's not me. I go where I please. I walk through walls. I float down the living. I'm not here. isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not here. In a little while, I'll be gone. The moment's already passed. Yeah, it's gone. And I'm not here. This isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not here. Strong lights and I'm not here. This isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not
Don't give me chills, dude. It was a banger. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, I actually got chills from that song.
Mhm.
I understand why that's popular. I understand the message. It's like a
Mhm.
message song.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. The background was so like soothing. Just focus on his voice.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of it. It's like spot on. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Man, what a song. I mean, I what is there to say? Obviously, people that have heard this and have seen this, I mean,
I mean, they know.
what hasn't been said
Especially
before
if you said
about
it's
this
the most
song?
popular song.
Yeah. But I just like my favorite things about it. I love how he brings his voice up to a pitch where his voice like blends in with like the string instruments. Like there's like the violin will be going and like his voice will like ride the violin in like a perfect
It's on
matching.
the same tone.
Yeah, you don't know if it's the instrument or his voice. Um, I mean, wow.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if it was the last album. I think I was more like expecting the first listen, obviously, not like now. I'm
Mhm.
speaking like when I first listened to OK Computer. I feel like I didn't have like when I listened to songs like this one, I didn't feel like I had an open mind
Mhm.
or had. I just didn't give it a chance. Really, I was just like
Yeah.
listening to it, like
Yeah.
not really listening to it.
You're
Though.
listening, but you're not,
Not listening, but I'm not
listening.
hearing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's a real thing. And
Yeah.
sure enough, oh, keep the open mind with this song, and it's just like just flows so smooth and so good.
A beautiful song.
Yeah, I liked it.
Awesome.
Definitely up there.
Awesome.
Definitely up there.
This next song, I actually don't think has any lyrics in it, so I'll play it. I'll pause it. We'll unpack it and then get into the next one.
Sounds good. All right. It's like their middle song.
Song 5. So at this point, it is the halfway point. I am correct. No lyrics. Track 5, Treefingers.
A Deftones type beat. know if you heard me, but it's like a Deftones type beat.
Yeah.
Almost. Like an intro of a Deftones song before they bring in the instruments. I guess the whole point of that's just the beginning or just the middle.
It's kind of like an interlude.
Mm-hmm.
So you might, so we're 5 tracks in, you might notice now, like in comparison to OK Computer, a lack of lyrics. This is a very a soundscape, instrumental, you know.
Yeah, a lot of the lyrics are just.
Or if there
kind
are
of going
lyrics,
over
it's
and over.
a repetition of them, but like he uses his voice as kind of like a emotionally, like he doesn't spit the same line, the same emotion. He'll like raise his voice, something like that.
Yeah, but it's the same lyric.
Yeah.
Just yeah. I've noticed that. It's all just a mix of instruments, like you were saying.
Yeah.
So what is that telling me? Is it going to be a different second half, or?
I think the second half is more abrasive, like more in your face.
Okay.
But we're already 5 songs in. It's 11 tracks, but it's really 10.
So halfway through, pretty much.
Halfway through, and this song kind of just acts as an interlude, you know, just like a tone setter. You just went through a dreadful song and how to disappear completely, and then you get this like nice, soothing, spacey kind of, you know, vibe song.
It's like you're in a waiting room.
It kind of reminds me like being at like an aquarium or like being underwater.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that's like the
Yeah.
kind of like the vibe I get when I listen to that song.
I can see that. Yeah. All right.
Next
Well,
one?
let's get into it.
All right.
Sweet.
Track 6, Optimistic. Little jazz break.
For real? They said time out? I mean, that was just like the intro song. It's like the intro after the interlude just comes right at you.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah. So as you heard there, that's the closer to the Radiohead you know.
Yeah.
Rock heavy, drums, guitar.
Throw in a little bit of jazz.
Fuck it, throw in some jazz in the last
Yeah.
10
For
seconds.
real. Out
It,
of nowhere.
as you heard there, like before I paused it, it kind of transitions into the next song, just like at a lower pitch.
Yeah, it faded out.
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, thoughts on Optimistic?
Oh, that's what it's called, Optimistic.
Mhm.
I would say, yeah. I mean, the intro song, what is it? Everything in the Right Place, and this song, so far, two banging songs.
Yeah, those are
Oh,
my
yeah.
my favorites.
Yeah, top two for me right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Optimistic, I want to say is like my top 3 favorite.
Have you gotten to your song yet?
No,
Okay.
but I love my favorite song.
I just like the way. I mean,
That's
like
the,
you said, it was more.
that's like the more general Radiohead feel vibe.
Yeah, it just. I mean, flowed really well.
Mhm.
But just same type of vibe as what we're used to.
Mhm.
It was a good little after the interlude.
Yeah.
Halfway through.
A little thing before we go to the next song. One of my favorite things about that song is the like when it like he like raises the choir. It's I don't know. I love it. I love that he does it
Yeah.
like twice or 3 times in this song.
Again, yeah. There's so many just like I just picture myself. You know what I mean? Just like in the shower.
It's yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to say that, but I end up saying that's just all I could think of. Dude.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
going crazy. It's just a feel good song.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say they all are.
Yeah, they
I'll
are not
keep-
feel good.
But that one, sound good song.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good.
I love this. I love the song.
I love this song too.
Mhm.
I was about to ask what's the next song, but
Next song is
we'll get into it. Ready?
yes, sir. Next song.
Let's do it. Top 2 for sure. That was a
Optimistic.
banger. Okay.
Track 7 in Limbo.
I'm on your side.
Take water.
I mean, what a sad song, though.
Yeah, yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
I was getting all twisted by the sounds, dude. I
Uh-huh.
wasn't really focused on how down bad this guy is.
It's not a happy album.
It is very dark.
Yeah.
But
So it goes along with what I was telling you in the beginning, how they all kind of recorded their own parts separately, and you kind of feel that vibe, that of cabin fever ish, like that not home, like loneliness
I
kind
was
of.
gonna say this dude made it in his basement,
Yeah,
brother.
it feels very isolated. It feels very, yeah.
It's like he said, "All right, give me 19 hours by myself. I have to make."
I'm gonna come out with some vocals
yeah,
and
dude.
some jazz.
Oh wow, I mean, beautiful song.
Oh, gorgeous.
No misses at all.
So yeah, you hit the nail on the head perfectly when you were like, "So what's the second half?" And it's exactly what it's like a different tone after that interlude.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of matching the same vibe where it's going hard off rip after the interlude, start of the album off rip going hard,
And then like
and
it weans
transitions.
off, yeah.
Weeds off a little bit, except for Kid A. Kid A
Yeah.
was just weird, but like the other ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. I still like it,
That's
but
good.
let's hope bro's okay, dude.
Oh, Tom York has a multitude of problems. I hope he's
Don't
okay.
we all?
Yeah. I wanted to stop that before the next song because the next song is Jacob Mendoza's favorite song alert.
Oh shit.
So we'll get into it. Ready?
Okay,
All right.
let's do it.
Track 8, Idioteque. I mean, come on! I didn't want to yell in the mic to the viewers.
Who's in a bunker? Who's in a bunker? Women and children, first and the children, first and the children. I laugh until my head comes off. I swallow till I burst, until I burst, until I. Who's in a bunker? Who's in a bunker? I've seen too much, I haven't seen it all. You haven't seen it. I laugh until my head comes off. Women and children, girls and children,
what I just listened to
Mm-hmm.
was the greatest song that I've listened to in quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not like no bias towards your favorite song. That's understandable. That's like my favorite genre right now is like EDM type. Just
Techno.
shit I can get jiggy with, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's that perfect song.
Mm-hmm.
That's going at the bar. Touch tunes next.
Yeah.
Easily. How did you discover this song?
So let me set out the details. So before I get into that though, I will say this is my favorite song on the album. Far and clear above everything else on here.
Techno.
And mainly it's because of that like techno electronic ish.
Techno in 2000.
Yeah, 2000. Mm-hmm. So what happened was I discovered this song before I ever got into Radiohead. So the movie Tron Legacy comes out. This is a lot of stepping stones before we get to this.
Okay.
Tron Legacy comes out.
Uh-huh.
And the soundtrack to that is produced by Daft Punk.
Okay.
And so I'm so Daft Punk pilled. It's like whenever Tron Legacy came out, I'm like bumping Daft Punk crazy. And I'm like, dude, I wonder what other songs are kind of like this. And this is back before I had Apple Music, before I had Spotify, before anything. So I was just on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to a song and I saw Idioteque by Radiohead. I'd never heard it. But the cover looked cool. I like the mountainy kind of thing. And I clicked it, and I'm like 14, 12, 13, however old I was when that came out. And this shit is bumping. And I'm like, oh my god, this shit's awesome. I'm bumping Idioteque like
At
crazy.
12, 14, damn.
Yeah, super young. And so then I'm like, oh, I wonder if the whole album's like this. And this is before I got into radio, before I got into anything. So then I click play on the first song, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And like the more songs played, I'm like, oh damn, none of these songs are like Idioteque. What the fuck? And so for like literal years, I never went back to this album. In my Apple Music, I had all this other music and just Idioteque by Radiohead. And then I slowly got more into Radiohead, but I had this like very slight like animosity towards this album, and not that it did anything to me, but I had this like preceding mindset of like, oh, I don't really like that album, so I just like never fully dove into it. And the day I forget when I fully dove into this album, I was like, what the fuck was young me ever thinking? Like I was I was a stupid little kid, and I listened to a masterpiece, and I'm like, it's all right. I never went back to it for years.
I mean, honestly, the way my music taste has changed so much, I probably would have been the same way.
Yeah,
obviously,
naturally.
but yeah, so far, I mean, ignore everything I said before we even listen to this album. This overtakes it, dude.
Yeah,
This album.
Idioteque.
I don't even have to listen to
incredible.
the next couple songs. I mean, this album already got me.
And you know what's crazy? I saw a TikTok today where someone was reviewing this album,
No shit.
and they were doing their scale, and they gave this song a 7, and I'm like, no, that's crazy. I go into the comments, getting ripped. Idioteque too low. Idioteque crazy rating.
Yes.
Whoa, Idioteque is insane. And I'm like, thank
Yes.
God. I'm like, I was like, am I the only one that loves this?
I'm not the only one who gets attacked. Let's
No.
go. Let's go. Nice.
Yeah. And so, just before we go to the next song, just my favorite parts. I love the techno vibes to it, the electronic. Like, you can play this in like a club. Like, you can make a club mix to the song.
Like, am I wrong?
What
Like 2000? Was techno even like a thing?
Oh, that was the techno era.
Right.
Yeah. But for it to
Just to
clash
throw
with,
it
like,
in with.
but to mix with like alt rock, kind of like no one was doing this.
I mean,
the closest thing to it was like Nine Inch Nails, maybe.
right, but this is not Radiohead.
No,
Mm-mm.
I love Radiohead.
I love it.
My sweet prince, that is Radiohead, but they have no songs like Idioteque, and it sucks. They have no other
This is
songs
like
like this.
the soul one.
The soul one that sounds like this,
Jeez.
yeah. There's like B-side stuff, but like nothing to like this
Where's
level.
this at on like their top 100 songs? You know what I mean? Is it like
Oh,
popular?
I have no idea. As like I was telling you earlier, this album isn't built for like radio hits.
Well, right.
Like a lot of these songs are beautiful, gorgeous songs, but you wouldn't like play them.
Shit, I play them.
No, hey, as a Radiohead fan, I'm 7 a.m. I'm bumping Kid A, but like relatively, no one's waking up and like
7 in the morning bumming Kid A, a little crazy. Like the song or the
Idioteque?
album?
Crazy.
Okay.
Oh, the album.
Oh, like the song?
Yeah. But I don't really know where this ranks, you know.
Okay.
Radiohead fans watching, let us know down in the comments, actually. Because, like, the thing with Radiohead fans is that they're so divisive, but not in a bad way. Like, one of their albums is someone's favorite album amongst Radiohead fans. Any song by them could be someone's favorite song by them. Like, they just have so much good music and so much quality music that, like, if someone's like, hey, Idioteque's my favorite song, I'm like, yeah, it's understandable. Someone's like, the National Anthem is my favorite song, I'm like, that's understandable too. Like, it's,
There's no really, like...
Yeah.
There's just the popular songs, and then... But always, I mean, the popular songs could be number one, but they're not always the best songs. You know what I mean?
That's why, like, whenever I find someone that listens to Radiohead, it's the most fun conversation. Just being like, so what's your favorite album, song, this or that? Like, it's just so fun to
for
pick
so
different-
long, dude. They have so many projects.
Yeah. Well, they've been around for, like, what? 30 years?
God, they got that,
I think, like, 30
that
years.
LeBron, that longevity.
Ooh, we should listen to the... I'm talking about the man on the liquors.
We could play it after this
We
album.
could.
We could. A little outro elevator music.
Yeah. But yeah,
Sweet. All right. Well, next
awesome.
song.
Great. We're coming around to the end-ish of the album. This is going to be track 9 of 11.
Okay. Hey, and this one's far down there.
What do you mean?
Just in the order.
Oh!
In the order of it. Idioteque.
Track 9, Morning Bell.
Light another candle
dark. Extremely dark, actually. Cut the kids in half.
I don't know if that's a metaphor. I assume it is.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, kind of the same. Not a lot of lyrics.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. I mean, it was just a vibe.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I feel like the whole, actually, second half of that song was just. You know what I mean?
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
So you know how I kind of just gave a whole spiel about someone's favorite radio song could be anything?
Yeah,
I hate that song.
really.
Morning Bell, bad song, everyone. Just so you know. Great album, though. Perfect album. Take Morning Bell out of the track list. I will say,
I would put on a different one. I would.
yeah.
I didn't hate it though.
I really love the second half instrumental. It's awesome. I just hate it's not like the song isn't bad. I just hate how up close he is to the mic. I hate how they said his vocals on that song. I don't know. Like, this Morning Bell isn't actually that bad.
He was in his
But
Strokes bag.
usually I skip it. Yeah, he was in his Strokes bag. He was like on his Julian.
He was on his Julia.
But I really like the instrumental in the second half. That's like my favorite part of this.
Yeah, I think that's
but
really just
for me,
the carry.
that's just my least favorite song.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
If it is your favorite song,
There's
pick
no
a new
way.
one.
There's no way. I'm sorry. There's
Yeah.
no way. I
Yeah.
know there's a song out there for everybody, but
If you like the second half, though, I agree with you.
I love the second half.
I
mean,
want to
like
say
the whole instrumental.
on this Kid Amnesia, there's like a separate Morning Bell version. Quick pause, everyone. Keep
Oh.
watching while I look through this.
Okay.
Go through your favorite parts of the song.
Well, this we kind of already unpacked the whole song. I mean, the second half of the song was just instrumental. Does that one hold something more? Is that like a deluxe version? Is that like 2 albums? What is it?
I hope you guys kept watching during that. If you did, I love you. Yeah. So
You
after
didn't answer my question.
I was gonna answer your question right now. These came out in 2000, 2001. I want to say this came out for their 15th anniversary of the albums. So there's an album Kid A in 2000, and there's an album called Amnesiac. This one, that came out in 2001, and Amnesiac is kind of a B-sides to Kid A. It's its own separate project.
Kid B.
Yeah, it could be. But it's like it's very reminiscent of stuff that would have been like on Kid A. It is its own separate project. It's pretty good in my opinion.
Could a song replace
It's all right.
that?
Huh?
Could one of those songs replace this?
Yeah, there are songs in there I replaced with this. But I will say there is a on this. So after I think it was the 15th anniversary. I forget the anniversary. They came out with this, the Kid Amnesia. On streaming, it's like both albums, and it comes with a bunch of extra B-sides. There is a Morning Bell version. It's called, I looked it up, In the Dark version. I like that version of this song.
Okay.
It's just a different version of Morning Bell.
Okay.
We'll get to We'll get to Radiohead B-sides in the future. It's a fun trip to go down to get
Okay.
through their era. But
I like unpacking Radiohead.
I love Radiohead.
It was like when we unpacked Cage the Elephant
Yeah.
in the car ride, remember?
Yeah.
that? It's awesome. Not that song though, but awesome.
Oh, so you agree you don't like
conversation
it?
overall. I mean, it belongs somewhere else. It doesn't belong in this
I
album,
agree.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean it belongs there though.
Yeah, if it's your favorite song, pick a new one.
If it's your favorite song, it's not. So don't even try that.
No.
Next
song?
song.
Oh, jeez. I'll let this last song play into the
Into the okay.
end song.
Alrighty.
track 10, motion picture soundtrack, and it's going to go into track 11, Untitled. This is another massive song.
Okay.
This has grown popular through the years.
Red wine and sleeping pills help me get back to your arms. Cheap sex and sad films help me get where I belong. I think you're crazy. Maybe I think you're crazy. Maybe. Stop sending letters. Letters always get burned. It's not like the movies. The fit us on little white lines. I think you're crazy. Maybe I think you're crazy. I will see in the next
Okay. Well, it's kind of more mainstream Radiohead right there.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, it was kind of like a send off. It's like, hey guys, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Still normal. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That was a banger of an album. I mean, I didn't really understand the point of that last,
Motion picture soundtrack or Untitled?
the Untitled. Is that just like, I mean, I guess you have an interlude. You gotta have.
So let's start with motion picture soundtrack. I'll explain
Okay.
kind of Untitled. So motion picture soundtrack.
Yeah, it's another one like
devastating song, man.
God, he might as well just pack it up and
Yeah.
call it good, man.
Yeah. That song, his vocals on there are just, it's just so vulnerable.
Yeah, it's
Saying,
shit'll make you cry, and you don't even got anything going on in your life. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just like
just saying
just
like
gets
all the things in his life that have like the small dopamine, like
cheap
the
sex,
sad
sad
stuff.
films.
It just fills the void for him just for a little bit. But
Yeah, it fills the void, but
mhm.
then what?
Yeah, exactly.
Back down that rabbit hole.
Mhm.
Life lesson.
Yeah. But yeah, motion picture soundtrack, devastating.
Devastating. Banger. Devastating.
Great song though. I
Great
will replay that song.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those like exit for film or Carmen Police
Hmm.
kind of vibe I was getting at.
Yeah.
Singing his absolute freaking heart out, dude.
Yeah.
Man. Would have been a perfect 10 without that I don't even remember the name of the song, track 8.
Morning Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, there's no misses.
Mhm.
No misses on that soundtrack.
Yeah. Before we close it out, Untitled, that last track, that interlude kind of sounding one, it's kind of like supposed to be like a start screen. You know, so like it stood on like that same wavelength for a little bit for a while.
Kind of felt like I was just on a loading screen.
It's supposed to be like on a loading screen, start screen, and then
Mhm.
you just restart the album.
Hmm.
It's like as if you're like starting a new file, or
It's like a refresh.
yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of what it's intended
What it's
for.
supposed to do.
Like the real last track is motion picture soundtrack. Untitled is just like to get you back into the album.
So that's like, I mean, back in 2000, they had what, CD players? The CD players?
yeah,
So that's what's same
CD
exact
players
thing was going
and-
on there.
and MP3 files.
So like same thing when they release the album on there, they're just showing that.
Yeah.
That same thing's on there. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how different artists think about releasing projects. It's just so interesting.
You're not even ready for the next one then. The
Oh,
way they
man.
released the next album is insane.
Man.
But
Why does it just keep going up,
It-
man?
they are one of the greatest pioneers in
Dude, they're like
music. It's
like
insane.
Christopher Columbus, man.
Yeah, just discovering new shit.
Dude. Yeah. I'm a Radiohead stan.
You're a real Radioheader now.
I think it might be official now.
Yeah,
You know, we had the Bends, you know.
which
You
he
can
didn't
go back-
like. Surprisingly,
You
everyone.
can go back and watch it. I was feeling it. Wasn't feeling it, you know what I mean?
Mhm. You were listening.
I was listening,
You were listening.
but I was just listening. And then, you know, OK Computer came out and I was okay. But still I kind of felt like the first half of that album still wasn't really prepared for
Mhm.
what I was listening to, and then
Yeah.
everything clicked.
It's like when
Everything
we
clicked today.
yeah. It's like when we first started this journey, because there was comments that were like, "Oh, I can't believe you didn't start with Pablo Honey," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm like, it's like you could, but I think a good start is the Bends. It's good to get that listen in, to go back to it. It is so cool to see where they evolve and like, to see what they evolve into, like." Listening to Kid A and OK Computer and then going back to the Bends is just so it's super fun to do because you're like, dude, they only get better. It's crazy.
Yeah,
And
literally.
the Bends isn't even like I love the Bends, but I love
I know you
I
love
love
the Bends.
Radiohead.
Yeah.
But even I'm like, dude, they just get so much better.
I can't believe it. You said there's another one that I walked in the door today and he said, "You are not ready. You have never heard anything like this in your entire life."
Mhm.
And you just told me pretty much the same thing about this next one.
Yeah, that sounds even crazier.
What's the next one called? Or
So,
you don't want
actually, I'll let that up to the viewers. Their next album is
Okay.
called Hail to the Thief, but Hail to the Thief kind of feels like a mixtape.
Okay.
Like there's not like a concise theme to it. Granted, I love Hail to the Thief, but there's no like continuing storyline through it. It has a theme, but there's no like. It doesn't feel strung together.
It's not like structured.
Yeah, it has no structure to it really.
Okay.
But I love Hail to the Thief. I love Radiohead, but I really do. I love Hail to the Thief.
Whatever's next one, throw at me, dude.
If you guys do want to see Hail to the Thief, let us know down below, please. Mainly, I'm only saying that because it is kind of a people tend to skip Hail to the Thief. to go into their next album after that, In Rainbows, which is my favorite album by them, and a lot of people's favorite album by them.
Are we gonna get to that?
Yeah, but if they do want to see Hail to the Thief, well, I'll show you Hail to the Thief. It's a good listen.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
My mind is open.
Awesome.
Completely open
Awesome.
after today.
So,
Great little session.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll close out. So let's do. I'm
Rank
gonna
'em?
ask you to give you a score out of 10. I forget what you gave the bands. I forget what you gave OK Computer.
So do I.
But I
This
know
one,
you rated OK Computer high. I think you gave it a 9.
I did rate it high.
Did you give it a 10 or an 11? I think you gave it an 11.
Did I?
Yeah, because you were like, can I go past 10?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
I
I
think you
did.
did give it like an 11.
I did. I did.
Yeah,
I did. The only thing I did say was I didn't really like Karma Police,
which is crazy.
which is crazy. I'll even say that now. After, guys, I've listened to OK Computer probably like 5 or 6 times after
Mhm.
I listened to it here.
Yeah.
And it's probably gonna be the same thing with this album.
Yeah.
But I'll be realistic now.
Okay.
This album would be perfect without. I don't know.
So
I don't remember.
if you were to give a hindsight rating, sorry to cut you off.
There you go.
If you were to give a hindsight rating to OK Computer in relation to this, what would you give OK Computer
In hindsight,
in hindsight now? I'd give it a 10.
it was flawless.
I give it a 10.
was flawless.
Dude, they got multiple
It
masterpieces.
was flawless. It really was.
Yeah.
I didn't have. I mean, maybe you guys can go back and look at which ones I really did say I didn't like, but I can't remember any. Even listening on the way
Yeah,
here.
you've listened to it recently.
There's not one that I think I rated Paranoid Android as my
Ooh.
favorite.
Okay, good.
I rated it as my favorite, but it definitely dropped down to probably 3 or 4.
Exactly what I said. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen that video, I said it back then. My favorite song on OK Computer has fluctuated throughout years. My favorite song has switched multiple times.
But I really like big Karma Police stand now because of I'm deep in Pierce the Veil right now too. So
Bro's 20 years late.
20 years late, dude. But hey, I'm getting around.
Yeah.
But they covered that song really well.
Yeah.
So that's the go-to right now.
Yeah. But
But
back to
Back to
Kid A.
this one, realistically, I mean, it would be perfect about that number 8 song. What I was gonna say is I remember where they're at.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I don't remember the names of them.
Morning Bell is track 9.
Was it 9?
Mhm.
Okay. Then yeah, Morning Belt without that 9.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Which album would you say you enjoy more? I know you rated
Enjoyed
Kid A,
more?
I know you rated Kid A right now 0.5 lower than OK Computer, but what would you say is your favorite between those two right now?
I think I wouldn't say, I don't know if enjoyed's the right word. Like enjoyed more
Mhm.
because I enjoyed them both probably equally as much.
Yeah.
The shit I got down with on this one was the incorporation of kind of like the music I like, the EDM.
It's
the
very
techno.
electronic. It's
Like
very,
you saw me, like I was moving.
Mhm.
Like, that's what I like to do with music. So,
Yeah.
which I liked, the slow. He's singing his heart out about some rats or whatever that song was about.
Yeah.
But
I forget that one.
was it Kid A?
It was after How to Disappear Completely. It was after
Forgot which one it was.
Treefingers. It was after Optimistic. It's like track 7.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
It might have been 8.
Might have been
I
8.
don't know. But yeah, where I'm at right now.
Yeah. So you gave it a 9.5.
Absolutely.
And then here, let me pull up the track
do-
list for you.
I do think like a couple of these songs rate higher than I have songs in OK Computer.
I will say the highs on this album are what rank it higher than OK Computer for me. A lot of people have OK Computer at their 1 or 2. For me,
Valid.
OK Computer is at my 3 currently. And I love OK Computer. It could be my 2 or 1.
Well, right, but you
But
also like this one, and then
This is
that
my number 2
other
favorite
one you
album.
said
This
was
is
your
my
favorite.
second favorite Radiohead album.
Nice.
I have the track list right there. If you were to give a top out of a 10 track album, what would you give your top 5?
I mean, top 5, Idioteque. I mean, how I reacted to that song was, self-explanatory.
My favorite song.
Then I would go probably Everything in the Right Place.
That intro is insane.
Yep. And then what was that, number 6?
Optimistic.
Yeah, Optimistic. And then I would go that popular song you were saying, number 4.
How to Disappear Completely.
Yeah, it gave me that same vibe. Like I was saying, the Exit. The songs I vibed with off OK Computer that were slower gave me the same vibe.
Like exit music.
And I Fuck
Yeah.
that. Yeah. What about you?
Idioteque, my number 1. Number 2, I'd say Everything in Its Right Place.
Okay.
Number 3, Optimistic. Number
Okay.
4, it's either How to Disappear Completely or Motion Picture Soundtrack. Just between the two devastating songs on here.
Yeah.
They kind of float just in between.
Okay.
Sometimes they are my number 1 if I'm in like a bad spot. Like, damn, I need to listen to How to Disappear Completely right now. But usually those will rank at like my 4. And then my 5.
Song ballad.
My 5 will just fluctuate again. There's whatever I'm feeling. It's
It'll
either
change. I mean, there's
National Anthem. There's times where National Anthem where I'm bumping that, just with
Oh my
that
gosh,
heavy
I forgot
guitar,
about that one.
the below bass line.
yeah,
Um,
that low bass at the beginning.
and then I really do love the instrumental songs in here. I love Treefingers, Untitled. I like, Everything in Its Right Place it has vocals, but it's also kind of an instrumental in there. I listen to that.
I like the
beat of it.
I like the instrumentals
Yeah.
too. It's just
I just think the production quality on this album is insane.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what I was saying. It's a mishmash of a bunch of different instruments.
yeah, that producer better have gotten paid.
Well, this is back 2000. They produced this.
Oh,
Themselves.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
This is themselves.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. All right, let's make a song.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
awesome.
crazy. All
I'm
right.
so glad you enjoyed them.
I'm so glad I listened to this album.
Yeah.
Put Radiohead on my map.
Awesome.
For sure now.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Well, let's close it out.
Let's close it out.
Awesome. Thank you everyone for watching. That was another episode of Jam Session with Ethan. He really enjoyed Radiohead, and I can't wait to do more Radiohead.
I can't wait either.
Let us know down below, more albums you guys want to have me show him. I'm sure there's some albums he hasn't heard. Some albums that my dad hasn't heard. Like, you just lay your favorites down there.
Want to see?
Let us know your favorite songs. I do love to read different Radiohead fans' favorite music.
Me too, and y'all roasted me, dude. I hate getting
For what
roasted.
song?
No, not well. They roasted me for. I saw the OK Computer comments saying they weren't. I think
Ethan alone.
I think they were commenting at the beginning of the video, and they didn't watch the end of the video. But
You were like,
I was getting flamed.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us a ton. And catch you on the next one.
Appreciate you for having me.
Awesome.
See you guys.
Later.